What is going on, everyone? It is your boy Blank Online here today to chat with you guys about some more Call of Duty Modern Warfare, more specifically Infinity Ward themselves and regarding their communication between themselves and as the community. This comes about as a result of Infinity Ward's art director, Joel Emsley, whatever, I don't know how to say his name. It comes as about of him going on Reddit and essentially just saying this. He says that, basically, to sum it up, that the Infinity Ward community manager is doing a great job and in talking and communicating with the community, but there is a need within Infinity Ward to be better in the area of communication when it comes to chatting with the community about what's going on. And fair enough that he can admit the mistakes and the downfalls at Infinity Ward and what they're not doing and what they can do better. And I think we all know that within the 3 months or ever since the game's been launched, or however long it's been, we've all been frustrated. I can say that we've all been pretty frustrated in the way that Infinity Ward choose to communicate with us, whether that be through Twitter, Reddit, even through the patch notes themselves. We've all been frustrated with them, and it's not necessarily just hey, we're doing this, or hey, we're looking into this. It's not even just that stuff. It's mostly just them hiding things from us and doing hidden patch notes and changing things and not specifying those changes, or the changes they are making in the game, they're not specifying exactly what. They're just saying buff to the M4 or nerf to 725 range. Like, if you look at patch notes from other games, and not necessarily just Call of Duty games, but like other shooters as well, when developers bring out their patch notes for those games, you can see the detail that those patch notes go into in terms of the changes that are being made as a result of the patch. And that's nothing, we haven't seen that in Modern Warfare. We just get very bare bones, basic dot points. Essentially, it's just dot points on the changes that have been made, so that when we actually go in and try to understand the changes that are being made, we can't understand them because either they're very vague, or they're hidden from us, or they're in hidden notes between the developers saying that the changes that are being made is not the ones the core player base wants to see. And it's frustrating. It's very, very frustrating, because I guess the way to look at it is that at least they know that they're not doing the best thing in terms of communication. And I guess as well as that, the communication manager Ashton Williams posted back in December that a roadmap was coming and other things are coming, and didn't say when those things are coming or a general time frame or anything like that. We're waiting for things to happen, because at this point, Season 1's pretty much finished. We got all the content that was announced when Season 1 was announced, and we're just waiting for the next thing to come. What I'd like to see Infinity Ward do is to give us a roadmap as to what is to come. Not just a roadmap of Season 1, but a roadmap of the entire year that they have planned for us. Season 1's done. When's Season 2 gonna come out? When's Season 3 gonna come out? When's Season 4 gonna come out? Not necessarily what's gonna be inside of those specific seasons, but just a time frame. Because all that's happening right now with Modern Warfare is we're in a stagnant period. The community's not happy with the game. The developers aren't communicating with the community. The developers are also hiding changes that they're making to the game. They're not specifying the changes that they are making, and they are also advertising. And as well as that, we have nothing. Like, we don't have anything to look forward to in Modern Warfare. And that's not necessarily down to the content, because I do acknowledge that we previously, before all of this season stuff, and before we started getting regular content drops in our game, the game we got at the beginning of November was the game we had for the rest of the year. And the thing that drove people to continue playing that game, and the thing that didn't make those games stagnant, was progression, was going through prestiges, was being the first in their friends list to be max prestige, max level. It was that sense of progression that made people want to continue playing the game. And that's not something we have here in Modern Warfare because of the new officer ranks. And it's a fundamentally flawed system, because it keeps resetting at the end of every single season. So in 28 days, when Season 1 ends, ranks get reset. Or at the end of the 21 days, are we even going to see Season 2 come up? Are we going to have to wait a week after the 28 days? Are we just going to be left with nothing? No progression, no nothing for 28 days? And then at the end of whenever Season 2 comes out, for everything to be reset and we go again just to complete and just to unlock challenges? Like, aside from that, and aside from content, we have no way of being excited. So giving us a roadmap and being and communicating and being open and being like, this is what we're working on, this is an ETA, or we're looking to do something for this season, and this is what we're doing, or just anything, just being open with the community on what you're going to be doing to not only bring new content into the game but also change the game as well. There's very little moments, and there's been very rare scenarios where I've seen the Call of Duty team, the Infinity Ward team on Twitter or Reddit or anywhere say, yeah, this is something that we're looking into, and that's pretty much all they say. Like, let's say spawns, let's say someone announces their opinion on spawns and it gets picked up by an Infinity Ward developer. Pretty much all they'll respond to is, yeah, we're looking into it. Is that all we get? Is that all we get for pumping hours and hours into your game? Is that all we get for paying your game? Is that all we get for sticking with your game? And I think that's a massive thing as well. Sticking with this game has been one of the hardest things that I've ever had to do when it comes to my time playing video games. Sticking with Modern Warfare is rough. It's rough. And I think you guys know, if you've watched my channel, you guys know how hard it is, how much I don't like this game, but yet I continue to play it because I see the potential that's there and I see what this game could be. And I think that opening communication and opening, just honestly, whoever it's down to at Infinity Ward to make the decisions, let your team talk to the community and let your team openly express what's happening, how long it's going to take for things to get done. Don't reveal everything, and I get it, you don't want to reveal everything, so don't. Give teasers. You don't have to say, season 2 we're bringing these 4 maps and this and whatever. Leave that to an announcement trailer. Leave the excitement there, but plant the seeds for that excitement by giving us some sort of roadmap and I don't know, just something for us fans who have stuck with the game to latch onto. And look, there's never gonna be a perfect world where these developers are completely open and completely like, yeah, we know that the spawns are shit, and we're looking into it, and we're gonna make changes. It's gonna be this patch and this patch number and whatever. It's never gonna be like that, right? And it's unrealistic for us to expect it to be like that. What I think we should expect and what I think that should be delivered to us is something at least, right? Because I guess that's all this development team has brought to the table, and that's literally nothing. So something on that plate is better than nothing on the plate. It's like going to Christmas dinner and having a plate of just rice, or having a plate of like one potato. I don't fucking know. It's like that. Whereas if you get a decent meal, you'll be at least somewhat happy. And I think that's all we can expect right now from this Infinity Ward team. Something is better than nothing. And it's in a way sad that it's come to that point where something is better than nothing. But honestly, if we continue to get changes in terms of patches that aren't specified to us and are hidden to us, like player collision. Did you know that player collision got brought into this game? It wasn't in there originally, but Infinity Ward brought player collision into this game secretly through a patch and didn't tell anyone about it. That's some things that need that shit can't fly. That shit cannot continue. We cannot continue to allow them to get away with it. We need them to be open with us, communicate with us. If you're gonna bring player collision, do it, if you're gonna do it, but then tell us why you did it. Why does it benefit this game that I'm bumping into people all over the map? Why does it help a map like Shipment, where it's already so congested and already so crazy, and am I bumping into my teammates all across the map and why? Do a change, tell us why. Nerf the buff the 725. Why did you feel that was necessary? You're not nerfing the M4. why do you feel like that's necessary? And then from there we can continue to have a conversation from there. But it all starts from Infinity Ward being open and allowing us to know what's going on in their fucking company, and then it's up to us to then take that and, I guess, in a way, be grateful that they're actually doing something in terms of communication, but then also continuing that conversation from there. If we have a problem with that, what's our problem and how do we think that Infinity Ward can improve upon it? And again, it's that whole ninja thing about positive criticism, and I think that's what we need to do with this Infinity Ward team. They're scared of criticism. They're scared of us not being happy with the product they've put out. So I guess we got to put our brave faces on, and we got to just smile and wave. The Penguins of Madagascar thing, smile and wave, and then just give them something positive, some positive criticism, because that's all they're gonna respond to. And I think that's what it comes down to. This team will communicate to us if we show some sort of positivity. And I know it's hard, and I get it. It's super hard to be positive about this game. If you look at all my videos that we've made about this game, I'm pretty sure 80% of them have been negative, because they really haven't given us anything to be positive about. So suck it up, princess, I guess. Smile and wave and just positively communicate to them. And then they'll possibly give us something back. And I think that's all we can, I guess, ask for in this state of modern warfare. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment down below. I guess, what's my question I'm going to pose to you guys today? If there's one thing, if an Infinity Ward developer was watching this right now, what's one positive criticism you would give to this game? And let me know that as well, so we can have a conversation about it. I fucking love talking to you guys in the comment section. It's really, really cool to see so many people sharing the same opinions as me, and then we can discuss from there. It's really, really cool. Anyways, click subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Peace out.